If you're on Instagram, TikTok, or unfortunately even YouTube these days, you have probably seen people talking about getting started with Airbnb rental arbitrage without having any money down, using a bunch of credit like this one. Let's roll the tape.
I leased 35 Airbnb rental properties without using a dime of my money. What I did is I purchased an aged company that was 3.5 years of business history that got me access to $250K worth of funding. I dumped that $250K of funding into 35 rental arbitrage units that produce $80,000 to $90,000 a month for me. I didn't even purchase that company with my own money. I used another business credit card to purchase that aged company. Then that aged company gave me $250K, and then I leveraged all that money into properties that produced $80,000 to $90,000 a month for me. Now that's working smart, not hard.
Now, I can't stress enough. In this video, I really want to share with you why doing this is a really incredible strategy for completely ruining your financial future. This has got to be the stupidest, most insane financial strategy ever. This is not working smart. This is working so dumb. I know that this is going to be a somewhat controversial take. I know that I'm, really touting a strong opinion right now, but I just can't stress enough how incredibly dumb this strategy is for really anyone. This person is talking about taking on $250,000 in debt to rent property, not even own it, to rent property and to buy furniture, which depreciates. I cannot stress enough that if this person, I don't know who this is that made this video, I don't know the guy, but if his properties stop renting, then he's screwed. He's out $250,000. If the city he's in passes regulations that don't allow him to rent properties on Airbnb anymore, he's screwed. He's out $250,000. He has nothing to show for it other than maybe some used furniture. If the landlords decide that they don't want him in the property anymore, or they don't want to renew his lease, he's screwed. He's out of money. He is going to be out $250,000. And all the while, when he does this, he's not talking about any of the expenses. Sure, he's saying, and don't have any facts to actually back up the claim of making $80,000, $90,000 a month, but that's before all of his expenses. He has to pay rent every single month. He has to pay utilities every single month. He has to pay his internet bill every single month. He has to pay his cleaning team to go by and do turnovers at every one of the properties every single month. He has to pay his software expenses. The list goes on. What is he going to be netting? Probably not that much. Probably not enough to very quickly recoup that $250,000 and get back to the coveted $0 break-even point. He is literally losing money until he gets back to that break-even point. He is out. Like we got to really think about this. Even if it's not your money, even if you're borrowing the money, you still have to make that money back just to get to break even. You can't think about this going, hey, if it's not my money, then I'm at break even from day one. No, you've got $250,000 in debt to pay back from day one. So he has to work to manage all these properties, which, by the way, doesn't happen without work. It's not going to just run passively from the get-go. He's going to have to create teams, create systems, create processes, and run this stuff. And he's going to have to run them for months, if not over a year, just to get back to break even. And if he gets there and the property owners don't want to renew the lease, or the city passes regulation, or the properties don't rent well, at any point in that process, he is out $250,000 with nothing to show for it in terms of assets other than some used furniture. Because let's not forget, the money that you spend on rent does not create any equity. You don't actually own the property. Are you a brand new or experienced Airbnb host, co-host, or investor who wants to host as successfully, as profitably, and with as much fun as possible? If so, then I would love to invite you to check out BNB Tribe, linked in the description down below this video. It's our exclusive community for Airbnb hosts, investors, and co-hosts from all over the world, where I share some of my best trainings that go into detail on every single aspect of Airbnb hosting from A to Z. We've got advanced training playbooks that will help you to use more advanced strategies to take things to the next level and make more money and have more fun hosting, co-hosting, or investing on Airbnb. You're also going to get access to an incredible community and over $2,500 worth of deals, perks, discounts, bonuses that I've negotiated with other vendors in the short-term rental industry. So if you want access to all of that and a whole bunch more, check out the link in the description down below for BNB Tribe, and I would love to see you on the inside. I cannot stress enough, this is just a horribly, horribly stupid way to start a business, especially when you can go out and use something like the co-hosting model to go and get those same properties picked up without having to spend $250,000 and put yourself in so much financial risk. The truth is, rental arbitrage is a strategy that can work. It's not, in my opinion, the best strategy, but I think that even someone that does rental arbitrage and is big on rental arbitrage could agree that going and taking out $250,000 in debt and, just to access that $250,000 of debt, having to put yourself into high interest credit card debt just to be able to get access to it because you couldn't get access to it without this business is just plain dumb. It's just a bad strategy. It is highly risky. It is not intelligent. If you're thinking about your business, the cash that you have in your business is the lifeblood that keeps it alive. No one can really advocate with any business sense to them that taking on that kind of debt right from the outset just to get started and hopefully make money could possibly be regarded as a smart decision. It's a bad financial move. I want to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to learn the right strategies for how to get started on Airbnb and really perform well, then check out all the trainings we have linked in the description. If you like this video, if you agree, let me know. Pop a like in there. I just really wanted to create this video. I know it's a little bit negative. I know I'm kind of ranting a bit, but I really hate seeing this stuff online. People touting putting yourself into massive holes of debt just to try to get started with Airbnb when you, number one, don't have to. Number two, it's a horrible financial decision. So if this video serves to help any one of you guys to avoid making this huge mistake, then I will feel very, very good about it. So sorry for a bit of the rant here, but just really want to share this because it's something that really frustrates me about these people that are now kind of jumping onto the Airbnb bandwagon and kind of have no idea what they're talking about. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. We post normally very educational videos twice every single week on this channel. So you can subscribe to see more of those. With all that said, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.